when you're making decisions around charitable causes, how do you go about that process of who to assist? And I see that because I'm sure your clients have got those issues of which areas touch their heart the most. And it reflects in terms of your own value system, because I know you're extremely philanthropic. What goes through your head there in terms of your clients as well as Jim Gould?
Yeah, I think maybe the first thing I'd say, Leo, is that, I think that, I was raised by parents who really focused, taught their four children to be mindful of others' needs and to help in any way that we can. And so as part of how I was brought up, you and I both went to St. Bonaventure University, where the focus of the Franciscan philosophy of the school is service to others and help to others. So I think that there's not like a lot of thought that goes into wanting to give. That's sort of the way you are, and the way I like to think that I am. So in terms of how do we distribute the money and how does that happen? Some of it is tied certainly to our client base. We have over 110 not-for-profit clients, and so we certainly try to support them with their fundraising efforts. Almost all of those have some kind of fundraising, and so we do that both at the firm level, and my wife Ann and I do that. Support many of them personally as well. Above and beyond that, is there's critical needs in the community, and when they there are always critical needs, but sometimes there's some that are even more profound and immediate, and we need to respond to that. The community does, and we try to do that both at the firm level and personally. And then there are organizations. I've recently joined a board about a year and a half ago called ROC 2025, ROC. That's for Rochester, and trying to accomplish some economic advances for our community that will help those who need the help the most. And I think we're going about it in a very intelligent way. It's led by some, very significant leaders in our community. I'm delighted to be part of that group, and that makes me feel good. I think because we're teaching people how to fish rather than just giving them the fish, which is really critical for a long-term success in turning our helping people who are economically disadvantaged at this point.
Yeah, teaching people how to fish, Jim. That concept is one, as you know, that's in our sabbatical experience. We talk about the concept of abundance. And abundance to me is all around intentional stewardship. You mentioned 100 plus not-for-profits that are obviously, whether it's your time, or whether it's your talent, whether it's your treasure. It's not always money.
Right.
Correct me on that, right? I mean, sometimes it's just the time required for mentorship, helping other organizations, might be part of their business strategy, their planning, what they need to do to raise funds. Does that resonate with you beyond the treasure of just opening up your wallet, but in terms of time and talent as well?
Absolutely. I mean, I have gotten involved with clients and non-clients, and in a variety of different ways. I've, like you, Lee, I've sat on many different boards, not-for-profit boards, and not that I think I have some extraordinary talent or anything like that, but to the few little things I do know something about, I'm happy to try to help those organizations. And that does go beyond just the investment world. I have been involved in a lot of fundraising efforts, both from a strategic planning standpoint as well as implementation. I'm not afraid to ask people for money when I know it's going to a good cause. And I'm also, willing to do the legwork that needs to be done at organizations. That, when I say legwork, I mean that both literally and figuratively. Been involved just in the last few years, doing things at not-for-profits, from literally going out there and cleaning out old warehouses and moving things around, and you do that type of thing, as well as try to be involved at an intellectual level and provide again the limited talents that I do have, provide those to those organizations. And then, but the treasure part is important too. And we've been blessed. We try to support organizations as best we can, as I mentioned, both at the firm level as well as personally.
Yeah. I
But
don't know if I have,
go ahead.
yeah, go. Did you have follow-up?
Well, I'm just going to say I love, the word abundance is a beautiful word because when I hear the word abundance, I don't think of a pile of money.
Right.
That's
Right.
not what pops in my head. Abundance is comes in the most important levels. Parts of abundance are intangible or non-financial, which you had alluded to earlier, and that allows us, when we have those blessings, when we're in that type of a position, that allows us to do more and to provide more to others. And there's nothing, for me at least, there's nothing more gratifying than being able to help other people.